there's a lot of different types of corrections that I do with a puppy that I don't do with an adult dog. For instance, I might just pick the puppy up, and that kind of resets its mind, and put it back down on the ground. So that's one. Or a scruff shake. I don't do that on an older dog, and I don't do it on the puppy very much. I might do it for a day or two until the dog understands what I want it not to do, right? But another thing that I might use is a spray bottle. And the spray bottle is for when your dog is at a distance, right, and it's being a douchebag. You can use this as a correction. You say no and spray the dog. Now this is with a caveat. Don't do it on a real young puppy because they won't have any idea what's going on. Think about it. Like a 7-week-old puppy that's whining, that's just kind of normal for the puppy to whine and cry. But at 4.5 months, I want the dog to stop doing certain things. So the 7-week-old dog, the dog that's been on the planet for 7 weeks, doesn't really understand much of anything. You'll see them, it's like light bulbs go off in the dog's head as they get older. So at 4 months, I used this with Tonka recently, and what Tonka was doing was he was pacing back and forth in the cage. And I don't want that because that could become a neurotic behavior. Anything where you see the dog doing repetition, it just keeps pacing back and forth, chasing its tail. All that shit is no good, and you don't want your dog to do it. So I used this spray bottle to do that. And what you do is you spray the dog and try and hit him in the face, and that kind of snaps the dog out of it. Now, when you do this, right, say the dog's pacing back and forth. I don't like that action. No, sit. If the dog doesn't sit, I spray, say no, sit, right? I repeat the command. All right? So this can be highly effective on some dogs. On some dogs, it's not going to have any effect. And like I said, on a very young dog, don't even attempt it because they're clueless to most about everything. But corrections can start happening when your dog is about 4 months old, and I highly suggest that you start doing this. 4 million dogs a year are put down because of improper training, like food training, or no training at all. So I like what Dale McCluskey says about people and dogs. He says that when hugs and kisses don't work, the person gives up on the dog, and it's true. Love is not enough for your dog. You must train your dog. And how we train the dog is with positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement as well. And the spray bottle can be highly effective on some dogs. Give it a shot. If it doesn't work, maybe just put a check cord on the dog through the crate and give it a correction that way. But you must correct the dog if you want it to be